Like like to say welcome to our guests. Thank you for joining in on our conversation tonight. Know that you are always our honored guest. Thank you for the music, Miss Jackson. It was on point and the affirmations with it. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. And Tribe, as always, you know it's a pleasure being with you. It's been a good day, and I'm not just saying that because it's my birthday. It's actually been a great day today. For those of you who don't know, I am Ramona J, and I have been given the honor to introduce our conversationalist. She is an experienced experience with family life, education, with leadership, with the work life, and W-2 or W-9. She's dipped in both of them. So she's always given her time daily to make sure that we are all successful together. In other words, she means business. She walks in a room with a smile that can light your way. Start your day filled with peace, come what may. Because the coach in her frees your mind, gives you time to step into yourself and unwind. When it comes to her family, friends, partners of success, she embraces the process with humbleness. She means business, mind, body, spirit, living legacy, the holistic you, your point of view, leading in a direction to where she has been so that you can get there too. Everything she says or does is intentional. Her words are conventional, and her rise to new heights is dimensional, calculating the projection to perfection. She means business. The entrepreneur that took the stairs instead of the elevator so she could learn and discern in order to give you a turn to step into your greatness. She will pick up her phone so you're not alone. Pick up her car keys to appease and pick up a plane ticket to fly into your journey. She means business. Welcome, the original CEO, Miss Alicia Yarborough, aka Coach Lee.
Thank you, Miss Ramona. Thank you, Miss Anna, for the tunes. Can y'all hear me? Mag check. Can y'all hear me? Make sure that I
Yes.
okay, great. I was over here jamming Miss Deanna as I was preparing and getting ready and getting my household settled. Yes, definitely. Thank you, Miss Ramona, and happy birthday to you. Thank you for sharing your birthday with us and being on the line. You could have been like, look, I got other things to do. I was celebrating, but you right here in this space with us. This is definitely Take Over Tuesday. This is round two for me. But what do they say when you love what you do, it never feels like work. You never have to work another day in your life. And I absolutely love and enjoy what I do. And I know that I'm called to this. I know that I'm fully walking in my purpose. I'm walking in my assignment. And I want to make the impact on others for everybody to be able to do the exact same thing. And so what we're going to have a conversation tonight. And I love that she said that conversationalist. What we're going to have a conversation about tonight is how, you can elevate your life. We're going to have a conversation about how you can tap into the power of passive income. We're going to have a conversation about how you can tap into freedom. And that's really what everybody is searching for in one way or another. They might not necessarily put those in that words. But you can tap into that here, right? But before we get into all that goodness of how you can obtain all of those things, we do have to start with this disclaimer that results are not guaranteed. Like anything that you do in life, it's going to require effort, it's going to require dedication, it's going to require work, it's going to require commitment, right? But I say it's a different type of work. It's a different type of dedication. It's a different type of commitment. It's not necessarily just trading your time for money. You get to learn a skill that once you learn this skill, nobody can ever take away from you. It can really impact the rest of your life, the rest of your living legacy, and generations to come. Now, who we are partnered with is Economy. And I love everything about the branding, the name, the logo, and even Life Elevated. So think about an economy. We're going to show you now how you can create your own economy in spite of what's going on in the world, in spite if we have inflation, in spite of all the prices are going up, if we in a down market and everybody is scared, it doesn't matter. We're going to show you how you can become recession proof and how, regardless of what's happening in the world, you can still be profitable. You can still be living a life that's elevated. And here with the tribe that we're connected to, we focus on mind, body, spirit to have an unstoppable living legacy because we know as a man thinks in his heart, so is he or so does he become. And so if you look at this logo right here, the image of a brain, right? And all the different connections that happen in your brain. And so as we're talking about a life elevated, your own personal economy, as we're talking about wealth, wealth is a different language. Wealth is a different understanding. And so you're going to have to create new connections in your brain in order to process the wealth language that's here. You're going to have a different mindset to be open to receive the information that you might not have been put in front of before, right? And so that's what we're able to do here. We're able to stretch your thinking because we do have the right leadership, the right technology, the right strategies to truly help you design the life that you want. Now, let's look at these two images right here, right? We're going to show you how you can tap into the world's three largest financial markets to tap into that life that's elevated. But most people are used to being on this right-hand side over here. This is you working for your money, right? You're in front of a computer, you're stressed out. You know that, hey, I might be working 40 or 50 hours this week, and guess what? It's still not enough, right? You're trading your time for money. You're thinking about, okay, if I can make this much an hour, then I know it's just going to cover this, this, and that, right? You're limiting your income and your freedom to hours. So we're over here, they're at a computer, but do they look stressed out? Or do they look like they're just having an amazing time together? Everything is A-OK. They giving us the thumbs up. One's on their laptop, one's on their cell phone, because that's how we're able to now make passive income right from your laptop, right from your cell phone, right from your tablet. And now you can have your money going to work for you instead of you being stressed out and having to show up for it. It don't even look like they at the office. Like, where are they? Are they in the lobby somewhere just chilling and they hopped on the class? They might have been, getting ready to go out for the day. They're traveling. Oh, wait a minute, let's stop in the lobby real quick. The coffee club is about to start. We're gonna hop on the coffee club. We had that this morning where we could be on the line with the tribe members, right? And tap into this live educational classes where the educator is going to tell us when to get in and out of the market. And oh my gosh, the volume that was present this morning, the 3 trades that happens, we made multiple profits. I deposited my money into an account and I saw my money grow in a matter of minutes. Nothing about, okay, it's gonna be $30 an hour that I get from showing up. No. Over here, your money is working for you and it's based off profits, not off time. Already out the gate, we're challenging your thought process, and that's on purpose, right? This is what you can tap into. Which life? Now, you still may stay on this right-hand side where you're trading your time for money. We're not telling you to quit your job, but we're telling you over here, come over here and work this business. Come over here and get this education. Because now, while you're at your job, you can be tapping into your cell phone, putting in the trade, putting it down, not even having to look at it, and you can open it up and have the potential to have profits. That's what we have here. So you can live this life that's elevated. Look at this imagery right here. What does a life elevated mean to you? Do you even think about what your next level of life could be? Or have you stopped dreaming? Have you put it down because just experience in life robbed you to think it's not possible anymore. It's too late. It's never too late, right? You can always get to that next level, and you can absolutely do that here with us and with this leadership. This is Mr. David Guilty, who is the visionary of the Soul Tribe that we're connected to. And most people would call him like a mentor. I not just call him, but he has shown himself to be Sir G3 in my life. He is a guide for me, a guru for me, not just from experience, but because of the anointing as well. And he's guilty in bringing out the champion, not just in me, but everybody in this tribe who allows, whether it's directly or indirectly, because of the way he has set up our foundation, the way he has set up and connected us with different success partners, and the way we said from the beginning, we're going to focus on mind, body, spirit to have an unstoppable living legacy. He has years of experience in the network marketing industry where he was able to retire himself from the beauty industry, and he does this full time. And he has a heart for people. He has a heart to develop people because of the relationship that he had with his mother growing up, who first instilled those business principles within him. She was in the beauty industry, right? And that's who got him inside the beauty industry. She was in real estate, and she showed him what it took to go out here and to make it happen, and not to have to trade your time for money. And so with that, he got a heart to really have people to walk as the true authentic self. Now, I know I'm talking about wealth, but you are your greatest wealth. And unless you walk in who you really are, you're not going to get what you're really supposed to have in life. And that's what he provides for us, that pull to just be you unapologetically and authentically. Now, he is connected directly the president of economy, Mr. Edwin Haynes. Mr. Edwin Haynes and Mr. Hassan Mahmoud, who's the CEO of Economy, they have decades of experience as well in network marketing. These gentlemen together represent 6 and 7 figures passively, right? And how do they create their wealth? They have their money go to work for them. And that's what we're showing that you can tap into. You don't have to fully leave what you're doing, but we're going to show you now how the wealthy have gotten wealth, and now you can do that as well. Right? And this quote, not just a quote, this is real life. I have this ability to find this hidden talent in people that sometimes even they didn't know that they had themselves. That's what this leadership represents. And if allowed, right, you can tap into that as well. Because if you want to live that life that's elevated, it's going to be growth, intentional growth, consistent growth. And guess what? Growth is not comfortable. With growth, you have to be open, you have to be adaptable, and it just doesn't feel good, but the results do on the other side of that. And that's who we have, right? And this is what they have tapped into. This is the cash flow quadrant, which was made famous and popular by Mr. Robert Kiyosaki. And this is the 4 ways that you can make income. You can be an employee, self-employed, a business owner, or an investor, or you can be all 4 at the same time. But it would behoove you to get on this right-hand side of the cash flow quadrant. Why is that? That's that passive income that I keep talking about, that I'm going to talk about throughout this entire evening, because 5% of the world's population is on this side, being a business owner and investor, because they learned the power of leverage, right? And their money working for them, and they're tapping into 95% of the money. To whereas where most people are commonly as an employee or self-employed, that's 95% of the world's population, but they're only tapping into 5% of the money. Now, which one do you think is working? Which one is working, and where do you fall? And I've been on all sides, right? And I'm currently now the business owner and the investor, and it is such a liberty and a freedom, first of all, to even be in the knowledge of what we have to offer. And then another thing, to have the understanding, and then to take it a step further, to be able to execute that. But it makes it so much sweeter when you can give that ability to other people, and now you're doing it all together. And another reason why this cash flow quadrant is so important, because these are the new class levels. Look at this. 6 figures, beginning 6 figures, that's the upper poor now. There's only a middle class at over $300,000 a year. What is your solution for that? Because whether you realize it or not, that's absolutely what's happening. But with the tools and the services that we're providing, you have now a solution for it. I told you earlier that we're tapping into the world's largest 3 financial markets in order to tap into freedom and that life that's elevated, that being the stock market, the cryptocurrency market, and the foreign exchange market. Now, the foreign exchange market is the world's largest market, generating 6.5 to about $7.7 trillion a day, not annually, but daily, right? It's a global market and it operates 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. So now you have the ability to make money in your sleep. And then also in this foreign exchange market, you can make income, you can make profits when the market is going up or down. And it's nothing to be feared because let me put you in on a little secret. You already operate in this market anyway. Do you have a bank account? If you do, all of your money's not sitting there. The banks are taking your money, they're trading it into the foreign exchange market, and they're making that $1 trillion a day, right? For about every $100 that you have deposited, they have probably about $10 present, right? And let's look, does this look like this is anything to be feared right here? They're exchanging currencies, right? Nothing to be fearful of. That's what the foreign exchange market is. It's the exchange between two different currency pairs. When I traveled to Mexico and I gave them the US dollar, for every dollar that I gave them, they gave me $17 back in the Mexican pesos. I participated in the foreign exchange market, but I just didn't have to be present with this opportunity in Mexico. I don't have to be present in Great Britain, in Japan, like Miss Deanna just recently came from. She was actually able to go to Japan and exchange currency there. But while she's actually in Japan trading currency, I could be in my living room doing the exact same thing and profiting. That is powerful. And that's what we're going to give you the opportunity to do through the different tools that we have here with our ECA. Our ECA is our Economy Calibrate Academy, where we're going to have on-demand video training that you can tap into. You're going to be able to learn the fundamentals, the basics, the beginnings of Forex, right? And even if you're advanced, we have advanced back there as well. You get to get coaching from experienced traders, our expert traders who have 10, 20, 30 years of experience in this industry. And this is all that they do full time. And you get to hop on a class with them, right? And they're going to teach you their knowledge. It took them all of these years of experience, and now they're handing it over to you. You can be over there with other students all around the world now. And they're asking questions. You have the ability to ask questions. And then if it doesn't fit your schedule where you can hop onto a live class, guess what? Go view the recordings. We have all of that back there at your fingertips. We also have Solex. Now, Solex is an app that's exclusively to us, where now you can receive alerts on your phone. That's nothing new, right? We always receiving alerts on our phones. How many notifications have you gotten today on your phone? And are you a person like, whoo, I want to turn off these notifications, right? Let me see. I don't even, okay, yes, I am. I want to turn these notifications. I got too many notifications, but you don't want to turn off Solex because now that notification that you're receiving, you have the opportunity to profit. So those expert educators, as they are searching the markets and taking trades for their own personal portfolio, you now are going to receive alerts that, hey, this is the trade that I'm going to get in. And you can get in it too. And so guess what? Day one, week one, month one, you can come in here and you can place trades like you have 20 years of experience, but don't. You can profit like an experienced Forex trader day one and have the opportunity to profit. Right now, we started on Telegram. Now we're over here on Solex. And so that's why I'm going to show you the Telegram app to give you an idea of what that looks like. This is what a trade idea looks like that's given out. We're going to buy GBP, JPY, that's Great Britain pound to the Japanese yen. That's giving us our entry point, our stop loss. I take multiple take profits now, right? That we can profit off of one trade. Now let's just look at what happened here in this scenario. This trade was previous because we're completely off. Again, I'm going to repeat it. We're completely off of Telegram and we're on the Solex now. So this is a trade that has already passed, right? And went into play. This was sent out at 11:10. By 11:39, TP1 hit. That means you could have taken this trade, went to bed, and made money in your sleep by 11:39. 12:42, guess what? The second profit hit. AM now. You snoozing. I don't know. You may be in REM by then. I have no look, but you're gonna wake up smiling, even if you had a bad dream, because you just made some profits. Where else do you have the ability? Are you currently making money in your sleep? I am. I'm actually gonna show you a video. So y'all excuse how I was talking when because it was 4 o'clock in the morning. But you have the ability now to make money in your sleep. And then look at this. TP3, 8:15 a.m. Boom. That's a whole nother profit. And then all you have to do is, because it still may seem like a lot, like, oh my gosh, what are you talking about, woman? You can just gonna copy and paste the stop loss and the take profits, right? Let's look at that really quickly. So over here, sell or buy, right? We'll click on buy, right? This is our lot size. This controls how much profit we made. You can see it's the impact on the margin as I'm taking it lower, the margin is lower, take it higher. So you have the opportunity with a higher lot size to get greater profits, but you also have the opportunity to get greater lessons. The losses we call lessons. And so this is not guaranteed. We have on average about an 80% success rate, right? We're getting 8 out of every 10 trades are wins. So that means, guess what? There's some lessons involved in that, and that's okay because we're using proper risk management. So even if I do get a loss, which we call lessons, overall, I'm still making a profit. Now you see this field right here, stop loss, boom. That's what they just gave us over there from that trade idea. So all I would do is just copy and paste right here. Now you can actually copy and paste in Solex. You can copy it and go straight to your platform on your phone and boom, you're in there, right? Let's just say it was this. I don't remember what the numbers is, but you get the point. It was 191 something. All right. So we're going to take the numbers. We're going to take the stop loss that they gave us, put in there, get the take profit, put in there, boom, send order. I'm done. Can you do that? Can you copy and paste? Could you learn to copy and paste? Even if you can't? If technology is not your strong suit, would it be worth it for you to fight through learning a little bit of technology in order to start tapping into the freedom that you truly desire? That's what we're giving the opportunity for people to do. And then let's go ahead and look at we have AI technology with our Monaro. Now, with this is going to be a personalized way for you to get trade ideas. The AI technology is going to scan the market based on the settings that you put in. So I may say, I want to look at gold. I may say, I want to look at GJ, 1 hour, 5 minute, 15 minute, what have you. The different patterns right here, a double bottom. That's what I put in. So that's what they gave me. And so this is what the AI market scanned. So I didn't have to do the analysis myself. Let's look. If I had to do the analysis myself, I would have to go out here. Now I know how to do it because of the ECA that I just talked to you about, right? I put time in to understand because I want it all. I want to have the understanding, and in the times that I don't want to look at the market, I want to be able to just copy and paste as well. So I would have to come out here and I would have to take time to actually analyze this market, see what's going on, and then place those trades. Did you see what Monaro just did for me? Oh, that's that Monaro up there. Oh, this is my back office Monaro, also where you get the trade ideas. Y'all, look at this. Look how many trade ideas that I've gotten just today from Monaro. So you're never without a way to profit here. All right, now let me show you. Go back over here. Monaro just did that analysis for me, so I didn't have to. Boom. They scanned the market, analyzed it. This is going to be my entry point. This is going to be my take profit. This is going to be my stop loss. The same way y'all just showed me. I just showed you how you put in those numbers in that platform. That's exactly what you would do here. That's our system. Real simple. But again, like in the beginning, I told you, you still got to be put in the work. No matter how simple it is, guess what? You still have to execute. You still have to do that thing. So those are the different ways that we have here that you can tap into the world's 3 largest financial markets, and you can actually make profits right from your phone. Now, let me show you. This is the video that I was speaking of where I actually had woke up to profits.
So I just woke up to profits. Let's see. I bet the camera joke. This is where my take profit was set over here. This candlestick went up. hit my profit that I set, it traced back down. When it hit my profit, I automatically closed my trade out and profit while I was asleep. And this is how you make money in your sleep. 454.
Y'all, that's how you make money in your sleep. That is amazing feeling to wake up, be groggy, can barely speak, and like, woo, yeah, look. When you know money though when you see it. Right? The money woke me up. Now, this is actually how it looks to take a trade idea. We were in Louisville and I was sitting down with some of the success partners. We had taken a trade idea that had came out, and this was a trade idea.
So we just got in the trade, right? We're in training. We started out in just minutes. It hopped up to $34.34. So we're just showing the investment lifestyle and how you literally can come on here and learn how to make money from your phone. You see these numbers going? Now, if the market starts going in the opposite direction, guess what? The same way you just made that money, you can incur a lesson. Complete transparency. But we are showing you, we're not just rolling the dice. We're learning the skills, and we're learning different indicators of why we should take the trade that we are taking. So in a matter of minutes, you see it just topped again from $39 to now $55. Y'all, this is what we do. This is what I'm showing you all. The benefits of the investment lifestyle.
Wow.
That was what, $50 in a matter of minutes, just from taking a quick trade idea. Now I'm going to show you what it's like to participate in the coffee club and actually be on a live trading session with one of the educators telling you when to get out, when to get in, and when to get out of the market.
It's pushing up. Will it be our buy? Let's see. Look down. Getting ready for the buy. Now, breaking the high of the previous candle, it will be our buy. We have a kind of volume for the bullish move. Will it be our bullish move? Are we going to take the trade? It's pushing up. Come on. Breaking up for the buy. Took the buy. 3 pips, 5 pips, 7 pips. Nice. 10 pips. Whoa. Closing the trade. Super nice.
Hey.
Super nice trade.
Yes, sir.
Still pushing up. Take 10 pips, guys. Not less than 10, 12 pips you should take. Whoa. 20 pips going up. Super nice trade. This is a super nice trade.
Super nice trade.
This is one of these trades that you don't want to miss. This is
You see, we
one
have
of these trades that you
980
don't want to
people.
miss. Super nice. Congrats.
So that's what we get to experience. We do that on that class is Monday through Friday. We come together with the coffee club on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Tribe, if you've been on the coffee club and you've ever made profits on the coffee club, put profits in the chat because it is absolutely working. It's like an adrenaline rush when you now look. I've made profits on the coffee club, but I also have made lessons on the coffee club as well. Complete transparency, because guess what? It still has to filter through you, right? And so sometimes, if you hop in and hop out, but then you hop back in again, and the class has either way, you just gotta the market moves so quick. But overall, I have seen success with that class and with the platform that we have here, and that's what you have the opportunity to do as well. I am going to bring to the line out of North Carolina, Miss Chanel, Miss Royal. She is a single mom of 3. She works in technology, and she is now an investor, and she is a business owner as well. So she has positioned herself to be on the right-hand side of the cash flow quadrant. Hey, Miss Chanel.
Hey, how you doing?
I am doing amazing. How are you?
I'm doing well. No complaints.
Awesome, lady. So I know that you are working full time, and you also have, your children, but not only that, you also have like 9, 10 nieces and nephews. What is it like to be able to tap into passive income with this platform, and what is it doing for you?
Awesome, awesome. So first, happy birthday, Miss Ramona. And thank you, Coach Lee, for allowing me to share the platform with you on tonight. But yeah, so this opportunity is like super cool because yes, as you stated, I do have a full-time job. And like before I even clocking in, I'm able to make profits, get on the live session with you guys or with the educator. And yes, it's like an adrenaline a little bit, because it be so much going on, right? Definitely, I made some profits, but I also made some lessons as well. But just to know that I'm able to make some money before I clock into my 9 to 5 is just like off the chain. And then, if I need some money, like because I know now how to trade, how to look at the candlesticks, when to get in, when to get out, like I wouldn't trade it for that. Like soon enough, I would be trading it full time for this full time. But yes, ma'am, it's phenomenal.
Thank you, Miss Chanel. I appreciate you being on the line with me this evening, ma'am. And I look
Absolutely.
forward to us building this thing out together. And look, you going full time and being that full time trader, bet we got it.
Absolutely. Thank you.
You are welcome. Thank you for being on the line, y'all. And it's this nothing like, that's real life, right? A mom of three and being able to make profits from her phone as she's working her job and having the support of the tribe doing that as well, because the tribe is really going to be that X factor for you. You may hop on the class and be like, look, I hopped on the live class, I watched the recording, and this little portion right here is just not clicking. Bet let's get on the Zoom together. If I don't know, then we're gonna get somebody on the line who does know, and we're gonna make sure that we get that understanding together. That's what we do. Now, what we also have included in all of that is our stock options. And stock options is not the buy and hold type of stocks that you're used to, where you're going to take ownership of the shares of stock. We're actually borrowing a share of stock, right? We're going to borrow the share of stock for a specified period of time, and normally at a discount. So now, if I have a Tesla stock and it's $240, right, for one stock, I can borrow that Tesla stock, right? One contract is 100 shares, but if I'm getting it at $5 a share, now it's $500 for 100 shares versus $500 for 2 shares. And then with stock options, you have the ability to make money when the market goes up or down, right? Again, like we did with Forex. And with this platform here, the educator informed us and let us know right here. Look, earnings can be between $25,000 to $50,000 if you're new to stock options. So if you don't have any prior experience, never heard of stock options before, that can still be your reality. What if it's an additional $15,000 a year? Would it be worth for you putting in that commitment, right? Whether it's 1 to 2 hours a week, even if it's an hour a week, even if it's 30 minutes a week, right? It may take you a little longer to get there, but would it be worth it for you to be able to tap into that? Here's some of the past results that we've had with stock options over here. And they give this out every week on all the trade ideas that are given out by this platform. So right here, QQQ, $76 was the cost of the trade. Boom, $947 profit, right? Look at this. It was $382 for the cost of this trade, Netflix, and then boom, over $1,000 profit. Y'all can see the numbers for yourself. So you can see how with the cost of the trade and then the profits, how you can get to that $25,000 to $50,000 a year on top of whatever you're making in your full-time job, right? That's what we have here. And we're able to tap into now this proof of concept challenge where we're challenging people to go out there and make their money go to work for them, whether you want to utilize the Forex, whether you want to utilize cryptocurrency, binary options, we haven't gotten into that, or stock options. We're going to show you and give you a plan to have your money to go to work for you. Now, let me just give you a glimpse of what I'm talking about, right? We're tapping into the power of compound interest. And we're doing, well, this month we're doing 25, 50, 75, 100, and $500, right? So let's just look. Let's look to see. Let's look and see what $100 would actually do. Oh, that's two. We put in $100, 5% interest rate. We're going to reinvest that, right? Boom, calculate. Then that $100 in 30 days could turn into over $400. And we actually have a daily trading schedule that we're putting out, and that's your profit goals every single day. So you put in the $100, you're going in the first day. Look, for $100, it might just be $5. $5 may not be much to you, but if you keep putting in $5 on a daily basis, and that interest is now compounding, that's how you get to over $453 from 100 in a month. Now, we actually have somebody on the line that went through this challenge last month. And guess what, y'all? She knocked it out. She knocked this challenge right on out the box. Miss Curl, are you on the, let me see, I think you on, yeah, there you are. You are on the line. Come to this stage, woman. Thank you for being on the line with me, lady.
Thank you for asking me, Coach. Happy to be here.
No
tribe.
doubt. Absolutely.
It's
Y'all go
cold.
ahead and give her congratulations in advance. But y'all see these profits over here. Y'all see what this woman didn't put in the work to do. Now, what platform did you utilize, Miss Curl, in order to do the proof of concept challenge?
I use the stock options platform, the Thinkorswim, that we would train in the classes.
Okay. Now, as those daily profit goals, was every day a profit for you?
No, I didn't even trade every day. Maximum I trade for the whole month. Some I had some lessons. I only trade like 15 days out of the whole month.
But you have the ability to do that. And that was one of the things right at the gate with the challenge is, okay, if you trade 2 days a week, you have this schedule. Now you know what your profits have to be within the time frames that you trade. On those days that you got lessons, was that discouraging for you, or how did you handle that?
I just back test, see what was wrong. Was it something that I did? And then again, it could have been something that happened in the market that I didn't know. So that has it reacts to the market. So it could have been a number of things. So you just like go and go check out what happened and analyze and okay, now you know what it is. And you would make notes and you know what happens. If it happens again the next month, look for it.
Now, having this challenge put before you, did it give you an extra push to actually hit a certain goal? How was that for you?
The challenge was great. I mean, when I first heard about it, I couldn't figure out like what did I want to do, because we have so many options that we could choose from. So everybody know my baby is the stock option. I love that part. And after I did it this month, last month, I said I wanted to do something else. Other than that, I do have more than one platform that I can do the stock options with. It's not just the Thinkorswim. So I can play around either one or the other. But I want to try something else. Get my mind back at the other things that I used to do as well. But I love it. The challenge was wonderful because it's like it got me to say, darn, I made this amount in 15 days 15 times in 1 month. Imagine if I had done it every day. Wow.
Now, do y'all see this over here? Y'all see what this profit was for the month? Starting out at $250, having your money go to work for you, and that money multiplied to over $1,000 in 1 month. How many people need to be in front of this information? And Miss Curl, you represent the L3 community, which are ladies who are close to retirement, are in retirement age. How is that for you to know that you're not limited to, the distributions from retirement?
It's wonderful because it's like I can save my retirement, live off of my investments, or stretch my investments to do something else to continue to have my money to grow, and just do whatever I'll please. I only work 2 days a week if I feel like it. But I'm ready to do something else. My mind is just spinning on different ideas and different things that I really plan on doing. And right now I'm really setting that move. It's like it's time to go. It's time to go.
Now, aside from the trading, the stock options, and the proof of concept challenge that we have going on here, what is it? How does the tribe and the leadership here add to your life?
The leadership is phenomenal. I mean, my ace, Chanel, we've been together for many, many years. And then collaborating with you and Mr. Guilty, and then the rest of the tribe. And it's like it just grown even tighter. We like tight knit. We couldn't sew each other any tighter than what we are. So doing that, it's like, we make ourselves accessible to anybody needs something, somebody need to do this, somebody need that. And then if I hear about it, I'm on it. It's like that. It's like, and I really appreciate it. It's like freedom that we get to like go here, go there, and just spend time with each other, like family that we haven't seen in a long time. And it's like a family reunion. Like I can't wait to get to see you again, like we did last year, and go other places as well as that. But I love it.
Thank you so much, Miss Carl, for being on the line with me this evening. And congratulations again, lady. I am so proud of you. You're definitely an inspiration, not just for the L3 community, but for everybody that, you consistently put in the time. You can absolutely make it happen.
Thank you so much for having me.
You are welcome, y'all. This is what we have, y'all. This is real life proof of concept. Y'all, this is not a demo account. This is not a paper account. This is live. This was her actual money that she made go to work for her. And she said, I work a couple of days a week. I can work what I want. Imagine that. And now the money that she is getting from her job, she can put it aside, reinvest in whatever it is that she wants to do. That's a life that is elevated. Now, here are some of the add-ons that we have that you can tap into. We have our Plutus, which is all of our indices. Now, mind you, all of the add-ons that we have, you're going to have the live trading classes that are available. You can look at the recording. They send out trade ideas. So it's just like what I've said previously. With the RFX, the binary trading, that is a system where it's a time trading, high frequency trading. You're all or nothing, right? I'm going to say, okay, I think the market is going to go higher or lower. And if after 1 minute and I say that the market is higher, then wherever I entered in, it has to be higher than that entry point. If not, I'm going to get a lesson. Now I'm down to 5 to 10 seconds, right? I have a high risk tolerance. A lot of times the educator, they stay on the 1 minute or the 3 minute, but you're going to personalize this. So that's what I love about where we are. And whatever the information that you're getting, right, they've created a certain system that has worked for them. Now you can take the system that has worked for them and you can make it your own to make it work for you. So I take some of their knowledge and what they've given me, some of the knowledge that I've gained in previous experience, couple that together and what fits my personality. And then that's how I operate and flow inside the market. Now this Plutus is an additional $50. The RFX binary trading is additional 25. And then this DeFi-verse is an additional 69. This is everything crypto, right? This is going to be talk to you about like the major coins, Bitcoin, Ethereum, the altcoins that are behind that, NFTs, airdrops, the psychology of the market. All of that is bundled up in that DeFi-verse. So if cryptocurrency is absolutely your thing, you can get that as an add-on. You can also get that as standalone. So if you just wanted DeFi-verse, just like all of what I showed you was $149, the DeFi-verse is $149 by itself, and then $99 every 4 weeks as well. As you can see here, in this elite pack, right, you're going to get everything that I talked about beside the add-ons. Now, if you're like me and you want all of it, then you can get our gold pack. Our gold pack is $499 and then $165.99 every 4 weeks, y'all. Everything except for the binary options. Now, wait a minute. Let's think about this. Don't hesitate just because of that $99 every 4 weeks. We just showed you and gave you proof, an example of how we can show you how to make your money go to work for you. Miss Curl just made a profit in 30 days of $1,000. Now, if this was her first month, she got, whether she tapped in and got the package for $499 or $149.99. Guess what? She made that profit back, and then she has money set aside to cover the $99 or the $165.99. So don't look at this as a bill. Look at this as an investment in yourself, an investment into your future, right? The company has given us different options to cover that 99 beside the profits that we make. So as you're, say that you came in and you took $100, right? You went through this challenge and you just turned it into, let's say 200, you doubled it in a month. You're going to be excited. You're naturally going to talk to people about that. And as you do, if they decide to partner and get started with you as a student or an affiliate, we have a program that's called 3 and Free. You have 3 people who start and stay in this, continue to pay their subscription. Guess what? That $99 for you is going to be covered. Now, another way that you can cover that $99 and tap into additional income is by operating as a business, right? We're going to think about that right-hand side of the cash flow quadrant. Now you're becoming the business owner. You already got the investor mastered, okay? So in order to become a business owner, we have to get this IBO license, right? It shows that we're in operation as a business. That's $29 one-time investment, and then it's going to be $15 every 4 weeks in order to keep that license active. Now, as you go out and you share this with people, right? Let's just say that 3 that you shared with before. Now, because you're operating as a business, the company is going to give you a bonus when they start. So those same 3 people now will represent $150 for you. And as they stay active, the company gives you $25 a week. Now, you're continuing to share this with other people. You started out at 3. You may now have 7 people that's connected to you. They started sharing it, and it goes on and on, right? You may be at a place now where you have 40 people on one side and 40 people on the other. You have a total of 80 people that are connected to you. You only have 7 people personally, right? You still new in this and getting acclimated. But as everybody went to work together, guess what? Now the company is giving you $375 every single week because this is the organization that is being built. You're not doing it by your own. Everybody is going to work together, right? So Miss Deanna may be bringing in people, right? And if she was bringing in people, guess what? They may be following under Miss Curl. They're not direct to Miss Curl, but they're following under Miss Curl. So Miss Curl is bringing people in. Miss Deanna is bringing people in. Miss Chanel is bringing people in. Miss Chanel may be above Miss Deanna and Miss Curl, but as she's bringing people in now, she's above them, right? She's bringing people in, but it's still helping them. So it takes away the myth that only the people at the top. No, we're all going to work together. You have 7 people personally, 80 people total, and now you're getting a monthly payout of $1,500 a month because you decided to operate as a business and share this with other people. And you've tapped into a system now that's working in spite of you. You're putting in the work, but even when you're not, you got other people that's doing that as well. That's how you are able to tap into passive income and be on that right-hand side of the cash flow quadrant. And I've been able to see success, you all, no matter what project that I've been in, being connected with Sir G3, the visionary of our company. I remember when I started working with him in the very beginning, what it took me to accomplish in 8 months, y'all, working with him, I was able to collapse time frames and I was able to make that happen in 30 days. And actually today is when I officially launched my business, right? It's been 8 years today. This picture down here is a picture of my very first business launch. You see Mr. Guilty right here. Here's all the people that came out to support me that day. And I haven't stopped rocking with him since. Because look, it's not just because it's working for me, but also because of his heart. And like I said from the beginning, how he cares about people. This was me in one of the very beginning stages. I wasn't even working with Mr. Guilty then in this picture up here. I came in actually direct to someone else. And this was at my very first convention. Getting no, I met him in person, I think, before that. Yeah. But I knew Mr. Guilty from afar, right? So even knowing him from afar, he was here for my business line. So I love the principles of you build a person, you enhance the life, you in turn build the business. And that quote in the beginning, like him seeing things in you that you didn't see yourself. Now I saw myself as a leader, but he was able to pull me to a higher level than what I felt that I was ready for at the time. Mr. Guilty, I know you on the line, sir. Can you come to the line?
Testing, testing. Let me see, because I can't see myself. Let me see how to turn these lights on. Yeah. And everybody's, oh, there you go. What's going on?
Hello, sir, and thank you for being on the line with me tonight. This is a very special occasion for me. It's definitely an honor to have you on this line. I didn't know that, 8 years ago, I didn't know that by partnering with your leadership that I would actually be walking in my full assignment and purpose. I was just here because I was a stay-at-home mom at 4. I had left the cosmetology industry and I wanted a way to make my own income. That was it. That's all. And it's just turned out to be so much more. But I remember in the very beginning when you would come to Louisville and you would just tap. You was never intrusive, and you would just make yourself available. And we eventually started working together because of a project that you set up. But what made you just to tap on me in the beginning? What did you see in me for you to start that tapping process?
Um, First of all, happy birthday, Miss Ramona, the singing bird, the songbird. Um, and congratulations to you and everybody. I'm working on myself so that I always like to, add in who's all doing what, but this is your night and I'm gonna start focusing more on whose every turn it is for the night. So because my leadership is, some people can say, yeah, he tapped on me too. But it's something that is my spirit. And I could be in a room, like you said, talent, and I can just see the person with their body language, with the energy, um, as they're paying attention to what's going on. And then as I start to see a person over time at different events and they're being consistent, it's something that it's just a tap of my spirit in my head. I'll be like, I don't want to say nothing. So I'm already not being coachable to the creator, because like you said, you wasn't direct to me and I don't want to be intrusive, but I also had to find a way. And this is a thing that you start learning when you start growing through your own process. I've had to find a way to let you know, hey, I see something, but but then I still went to the leader to make sure, hey, it's something with that person. I'm never going to be intrusive. And I'll say, listen, this is why I'm giving you the book, because you may think you don't need, but that person needs that. So I always want to push the information through the portal of the person that introduced me. But if they don't, they wasn't reading the books. So that means if they don't give you information, and that means your family don't get the information. So I just felt it in my spirit and I tapped. I see the chosen ones. That's all I can tell y'all. I've been pretty good. My percentages are pretty high when it comes to knowing the chosen ones.
Yes, sir. And I know that coachability is a big part of it because you can be the chosen one, but then you have to choose to be chosen and on a consistent basis. And with each level, there's growing pains. With each level, there's a new high that comes with that as well, but it gets even more sensitive. What can you say, and how has that been in working with me and going from one level to the next?
I can't cuss on here. No. I would say, man, it's a stretch. And when people start realizing what leadership really is, and I'm realizing it, and it hit me today when you asked me to be on. And I've said it before, you don't really know what it means to be a leader until somebody continues to say yes. Because you're not leading somebody who refuses to be coachable. You just complain about somebody not listening to you because you're right. The test, the process, the progress, and the production comes in because that person says yes and continues to say yes. That's when you grow as a leader because you have to continue to grow in every aspect of what that individual needs for their success. So I'm learning that more and more as I get more quiet, as I get in tune, because now the different, I see that's where I go. You, particularly in your situation, as I watch you push past certain aspects in life right now to come from where you was, you got in here and you were excited. You always wanted to be in a position, and now then when you began that position and started taking on responsibilities, it just became a part of you. You became first. You was looking at the team, and then you wanted to give back to the team. But I have something else. But I feel like you have a question for me that I don't want to spoil the ending. But it's a pull on me that you have been coachable, so I can be better in my own way because mentor and mentee, really everybody, we're supposed to be studying each other. And the more we're efficient in that process, we both grow. So that's what it is. And I do have a certain discernment, and I always warn people it's going to get so sensitive that's it's going to seem like it's irrelevant. And it's going to seem like I'm almost crying and whining. And I don't like that. That's not, I don't even like to say it. It's like I don't even want to say what it makes a man feel like to be trying to ask somebody to do something for themselves.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's not just a man, it's just a person, and without somebody saying, well, look at you and what you got. That's so when you continue to say yes, that allows me to be better. That just allows me to be better. If you decide tomorrow that you no longer, I could just talk about when you were coaching. So now that's going to be my legacy. That's our legacy. That I gotta talk about how right I was with other people. That's no pressure. That's easy. Everybody doing it. The pressure comes, the cooker comes as people continue to say, I trust you. I trust the God in you. Oh, hold on, Jack. Well, you better stop that. That means, wait, I gotta show up. That's what I could tell you about that part.
I thank you for that, Mr. Guilty. And then that last statement of what you said, I trust the God in you. And I remember when you came to Louisville and you said, this is my assignment and how my spirit leaps. Right now we're not religious, we're spiritual, but that reminded me, what was it of the scripture where Mary and Elizabeth were talking and they were pregnant, right? And Mary told Elizabeth that she was pregnant. And then John the Baptist leaped in her stomach. It was like that same thing. My spirit leaped and connected with when you said that was your assignment. Now, I didn't even know. I said, today I'm fully walking in my assignment, but I didn't know then that that's what this would be now. But I continue to show up and to say yes. And yes, right now it's even more sensitive, and it's the smallest things. It's the slight edge effect. It's those little things that seem insignificant that are easy to do, but also easy not to do. And where do you see visionary? Where do you see even us next year as I choose to continue to be coachable with you and your leadership of where we could go?
And I'm gonna do real good. I'm gonna keep it on you. See, everybody hears you edifying me, and they hear you edifying the man. And because I can listen to you sometimes, I'm like, dang, whoa, it's time to, and everybody feel your passion and, and they see the adoration. But what they're not understanding, you're no longer talking about the man.
Mm-hmm.
You're being appreciative to the godlike in me because of I'm utilizing that to serve you and serve my creator. And it's not that you just did everything, you just had a quicker, more efficient response to if you did something. And you're learning not to be, watch this, y'all, the pillar of salt.
Mm-hmm.
Hesitation. It's all biblical. So not that we are religious, but your excitement, yes, you was excited about being your part, and yes, you have all this, adoration and respect me as who I am for you, because what other people don't know has transpired for your children. See, I tapped into allowing to see, they don't know those stories with you and your mom, with you and just your whole surrounding in life that you had to let go, and then you had to let God. And that's the part when people sometimes miss. She's not just celebrating David guilty. She's celebrating that I'm listening to the creator that she already had in her. But when you have this being that's walking around talking to you about stuff you only and God know, why would you take it for granted? So now you're just embodying the idea of CEO mom. They see it. It's becoming you. See, you was trying to become it. Now you're embodying CEO mom. You're embodying mind, body, spirit, living legacy. You're embodying your assignment. And it's not about economy. This is all practice too. And so you'll get a chance to, every dynamic of who you are is being utilized in this space, and you're just maximizing your moments. Damn.
Oh,
This
good.
me. You must be crazy. I'm telling y'all, man, this stuff right here, man, we make it harder on ourselves. But I thank you for, just being who you are. And, I had to tone some things down, not to ever new to you as a woman or new to you as a being. I just wanted you to walk in your boldness without having to say anything. You was just loud. You were just loud, period. And then you was going to show up loud too. Y'all just, she got a loud house. Her kids loud. Her clothes was loud. Her voice was loud. Her personality is loud. And I wasn't trying to shh her. I just wanted her to be more aware and listen to her own noise and calm it down so she can connect more with who she is and let that be louder in her actions. There y'all go.
That deserves some snaps. Thank you, Mr. Guilty. I appreciate you so much, sir, for being on the line with me tonight. Not just that, for rocking with me in life, for the daily adjustments, for when you give the adjustments and I just get quiet and I listen. Or the times when you give the adjustments and I'm like, but, and you still have the love and understanding either way. But then also giving me the praise when you give the adjustments and boom, I execute and I go into action, and in all of those different ways, you give what's needed in that time and we're able to grow through that together. And you all, this is, I know you can be like, well, why make this a part? Because you get to see in this aspect who you're connected with as far as leadership is concerned. Right? You heard him talk about my mom. You heard him talk about my children, right? And me being my authentic self, getting back to who I really am, knocking out the noise so I can hear me. I see, does the person that you're connected to at work, do they care about any of that, right? Again, going back to building the person, enhance the life, to build the business or whatever you're putting your hands to. That's the leadership that we have here, that he gets with the creator first. He gets in that quiet time to get direction not just for me, but for our entire tribe. So he's not just, you know what they say, throwing a noodle against the wall and hoping something stick. That's not what we have. And so I appreciate you again, and thank you for your consistency, fighting through life, through ebbs and flows, and continuing to listen to the Creator and continuing saying yes to yourself, to your family, and to us as a tribe. We appreciate you, sir. So this is my anniversary, but this is our anniversary together as well.
Man, I appreciate that. And I have to slide over you a little bit, and I have to get this in my spirit to Miss Carol Odom. That little mischievous laughter like a little girl. She's just having so much fun. And just to see that the transition and watching her grow and her leadership, and I'm saying it because you had on this platform tonight. You are the proof of concept, young lady. And I want you to continue to do what you do, be coachable with your ace over there and Mrs. Alicia, your coach Lee and all of that. I have to, that speaks volumes of what y'all are growing to. So congratulations, Miss Carol. All right, y'all, I'm out.
Thank you, Mr. Guilty. And yes, definitely, I echo everything that he just said. Congratulations, Miss Curl. I am so happy for you. Proud of you as you and Miss Chanel continue to work together. And however I'm able to add into that. And then I'm gonna say congratulations to the entire tribe in advance for this month. And thank you, Miss Debbie. Miss Debbie put out her proof of challenge. And she said it was just that, it was a challenge. So she was transparent in that, and that was what it was designed for, to make us look at ourselves and, hey, these are my areas that my strengths, and here are my areas that I need improvement on. So I appreciate everybody who's participated in this in any type of way. When I first came up with the challenge, not me, when the creator first dropped that challenge in my spirit, and I talked to Mr. Guilty about it, then I shot a text message to Miss Debbie and Miss Kimaya, explaining it. They was on board with it right away. We all got on the line together to discuss it, and now it's out here for the tribe. And that's what we have, is collaboration. No matter who the creator gave it to, right now we can collaborate about it. It came through a vessel, but now it becomes ours. And so that's just how we operate as a tribe, right? And here's some of our sub tribes, you all. I know it's past 8 o'clock. We've been on here a little bit longer tonight, but Miss Curl represented the Living Legacy ladies. I represent the CEO moms, women who are single or married, have children, right? Pouring into kids and everybody. We want to make sure you're not pouring from an empty cup. So you have a space where you can focus on getting you back. We have the Leading Ladies Lifestyle, women who are single or married. They don't have children, but they still have major responsibilities and holding up their shields for the family. And a lot of times people feel like that they can't pull on them because they feel like they don't have any responsibilities because they don't have children. And that is further from the truth. So we appreciate, you know, our leading lady sisters and how they show up for themselves, how they show up for them families, for their families, in spite of all the responsibilities that they still have in life, and getting it done here. And then we have a few good men, just what it says. Now, wait a minute, let me pause. A few good men, not a few good males, because just because you're a male doesn't mean that you're a man. And so that's what a few good men is all about. Men be able to have a space where they can be transparent, still in strength, and get poured. They have the ability to get poured into by each other, but also by Mr. Guilty, right? And so to have a space where you can be connected with him one-on-one as a man, that is, man, that's everything. And so, and then they also get to tap into creating passive income and being able to provide for them a household, not just from a job, but now they can make their money go to work for them. So we have these different spaces so that you, as you come in here, you can relate to people who have similar experience. And now you're building another tribe within the tribe. Now, it's not cliquish, right? It's just like Miss Curl said, it's like the good family that you, because you know, just because people are family, you may not always, it's like the good family that you like, that at the family reunion you look forward to see, like what she said. That's what we have here, y'all. So all of this, go ahead and say yes. Your spirit has connected with anything that I said, Miss Deanna said, Miss Ramona, Miss Chanel, Miss Pearl, Mr. Guilty. don't hesitate. Don't overthink it. Your mind is going to be thinking about all of these things, different things that you have to do. Holiday season is coming up and all of this. Look, it's always going to be something, right? It's never going to be a perfect time. And you just have to, I say, you got to make the decision and then make the decision the right decision, y'all. This has been a privilege and an honor on my 8th year business launch anniversary to be right here with you all celebrating, having proof of concept, and with Miss Ramona's birth 65. Yeah, she makes 65 look absolutely amazing. Happy birthday again, Miss Ramona. Welcome to the tribe. Get back with the partner who invited you on tonight and tell them what you loved about tonight. Tell them what you connected to, right? And we're gonna start there. We're gonna personalize this thing for you. And if allowed, we're gonna be with you in every part of this journey of success for you. All right, y'all. I love y'all. The real kind, forever and always. Boom. Thank you, Mr. Guilty.